Hello, hi there. I hope that everything is fine for all of you. The video today is about the most common mistakes when speaking. This is a compilation of the mistakes that I listen most of the times with my students, basic, intermediate, or advanced. These are the most common mistakes that, based on my opinion, are, as I said, that the title says, more frequently or more common when people talk. Let's analyze them and remember that we need to develop the skill to improve each of them. Mistake number one, I like play soccer before to go to bed. Okay, remember, when we have two verbs, we need to separate them by two. Siempre que tengamos dos verbos, los separamos por un to. I like to play soccer. Hay unos verbos especiales, que son los de los gerundios, que después de ciertos verbos, como like, love, then hate, etcétera, puedo tener dos opciones. Puedo agregar ing o puedo agregar el verbo con el to. Entonces, con like puedo decir I like to play o I like playing, pero es porque es una excepción. A la mayoría de los verbos los separo con un to. I like to play soccer before to go to sleep. Otro error común es que uso doble preposición before to. No, es redundante. Before going to sleep. ¿Ok? Evitemos decir el before to, que tengo algunos que usan mucho el before to cuando hablan. Es solo el before going to bed or going to sleep. Number two, it is important to study a lot. This is another important rule because it involves the adjectives. In this case, remember, when we have two verbs, we use to, but when we have adjective and verb, we use to as well. Cuando tengo dos verbos como like and play, uso el to, pero cuando tengo un adjetivo y un verbo, uso el to también. Entonces yo digo, it is important to study. Es necesario estudiar. It is necessary to study. Es mandatorio estudiar, obligatorio. It is mandatory to study. Entonces, no se nos olvide el to. Es muy común porque el important se usa mucho. El easy. It is easy to do. Así debería ser, pero muchos dicen it is easy to. Okay, it is easy to do. Okay, there we go. Next one, number three. The time advance fast. The simple present rule. He, she, and it. We need to add an s. The time advances fast. The different situations are important. In Spanish, the adjectives have plural. In English, it is not the occasion. En español, los adjetivos usualmente tienen plural las diferentes situaciones. En inglés, los adjetivos no tienen plural. Entonces, nunca digo diferentes. Eso no va a existir. Siempre digo the different, singular, situations. El que lleva el plural siempre es el último. Lo que esté antes no lleva plural. ¿Ok? Be careful with that one. I like a lot. In English, I need to say what. I like what. I like it a lot. I like them a lot. I like pizza a lot. I like TV, television a lot. Okay, that one is related to the object pronoun. En español yo digo me gusta mucho, pero en inglés tengo que decir me gusta qué, me gusta eso. I like it a lot. I can to work the Sundays. With modal verbs we don't use to. Cuando yo tengo dos verbos siempre uso to, pero los modales no son verbos corrientes, son verbos modales, la palabra lo dice. Entonces, con modales el to nunca se usa, por eso se dice I can work, I should work, I must work, I will work, etc. The Sundays, this is another mistake. Con días de la semana nunca usamos de, como los domingos, es on Sunday. Next one, I should to get there early. Is similar. Con el should, el can, el will, nunca usamos to. That's why I should get there early. I am interested in study more. In this specific mistake, we say I am interested in studying. En inglés hay algo muy interesante que es que después de preposiciones in, on, of, about, let's say, up, down, etcétera. Después de las preposiciones, el verbo que sigue lleva ing. Si aquí no hay un sujeto, si lo que hay es una preposición y un verbo, este verbo se transforma automáticamente con ing. Por eso digo, I am interested in studying more. La única excepción es to, porque to, como vimos en el primero, con to no se agrega ing. I like to play. Except to, cualquier otro verbo seguido por una preposición siempre lleva ing. So, por eso digo, estoy asustado de correr por las noches. I am afraid of running. Because it's a good city. Recordemos, because is not a subject, because is a conjunction. So we need a subject. El because no es un sujeto, because es una conjunción. Entonces, en inglés, para que haya una oración es obligatorio que haya un verbo. That's why we say because it is a good city, not because it's a good city, because it is a good city. Usually is better every day, the same here. Usually it's an adverb, usually, always, never, sometimes. They don't, let's say, first, they are not placed in this position because they usually have a specific position in the sentence. And then they are not subjects. That's why we say it is usually better every day. Yesterday, I go to the park. Remember, when we tell stories or histories in English, when we are referring to a story, we need to remember that if we say yesterday, the context is past tense. That's why we need to transform the verb. Yesterday, I went to the park. Es muy común que yo digo, ayer fui al parque y se nos olvida que estamos en el pasado y empezamos a usar los verbos en presente. No. Yesterday, I went to the park and I saw an old friend. Yesterday. My food favorite is homemade. My favorite food, the adjectives go first. Los adjetivos siempre van a ir antes. No es como en español decimos mi comida favorita, traducimos literalmente así el idioma. Entonces, sería my favorite food, not my food favorite. I need to arrive more faster. This is I need to arrive faster. Recordemos que los adjetivos tienen reglas. Cuando el adjetivo es corto, como fast, de una sílaba, solo agrego er. I need to arrive faster. Cuando el adjetivo es largo, de dos o más sílabas, uso el more. I need to arrive more, let's say, punctual. So that's the one that we have. People thinking by, in here again, preposition plus verb, ing. People think in buying. People is very tired. People are. People, men, children, women, all of them are plural. That's why people are very friendly. Always I go to the park. In this case, is the position. Los adverbios van antes del verbo. Entonces yo digo, I always go to the park. No es tampoco I go always, ni always I go. No, siempre van antes del verbo. I always go to the park. Excepto por el verbo to be, porque con el verbo to be van después. It is usually better, nuevamente. Cuando son verbos normales, action verbs, va antes. I always go. Cuando el verbo to be, van después. It is usually better. And finally, there is two places. In this case, we say there are two places. Those are the most common mistakes that we have in the language. That's why remember when we have two verbs, verb plus verb, we need to separate them with to. Okay, I like to go. When we have adjective plus verb, the same. We need to separate them with to. It is important to go. When we have prepositions plus verb, the verb needs ing. I am interested in going. Then remember, the adjectives don't have plural. So this is another common mistake. That's why we don't say different people, no, different people. No digo las casas blancas, por eso no decimos the white houses, no decimos one white house, two white houses. El que recibe el plural es el final, el adjetivo no. So be careful with that one. Then remember, it is mandatory in a sentence. So it or in general, the subject. To have a sentence, we need minimum the subject and the verb. Para tener oración, mínimo hay que tener un sujeto. Si no hay sujeto y un verbo, no hay oración. Entonces, en oraciones como because is a good city, no es una oración porque no hay un sujeto. Ocupo el sujeto. Because it is a good city. Then, remember that when we have a verb, and the verb is a subject plus an action verb, the adverb is going to be here. For example, I always go to the park. But when we have the verb to be, the adverb is going to be after. I am always studying. Those are some important. Remember also that in simple past, we need to monitor the verb yesterday. And we use expressions like yesterday, last, etc. or ago. We always use simple past. Yesterday, I went to the park. Last Tuesday, I was studying. Or last Tuesday, I went to the church. Or I practiced 2 minutes ago. Those are some mistakes. And remember that also we have certain plurals like people, children, etc. that they always have a plural verb. So people are, not people is. Be careful with those mistakes. And if you have doubts, let me know.